if a little bit rain comes, then the Imphal city is flooded already. This is very shame on the government of Manipur.
So, why do you think it is that every time a calamity occurs, everyone rushes to do some symptomatic? In this case, there is evacuation work, relief measures, people are being rescued, and still a lot of the people are still trying to restore the bridged riverbanks. Why was this not done in the dry season? Because even last year, if we remember, there have been three consecutive floods that really devastated the whole of the Imphal state, and we knew at that time that such vulnerable areas were there during those times in last year itself. I think some authorities could have taken it as their project to restore such weak areas. And whenever there is a rainy season, eventually this is going to occur. So since last year we had already faced a devastating flood, why not they do such preventive works during the dry season? Why only flood management and rescue works are being rushed whenever the damage is done? Also, Shantikumar, your thoughts?
First of all, a very good evening to my dear panelists, Amrita, and all the viewers in Manipur as well as abroad. Amrita, the incidents of this flooding in Manipur, the flood incidents or the phenomena, is like a cancer disease, where doctors are really not giving the right medicine, but they are just giving the like aspirin or paracetamol or painkillers. Instead of finding the root cause, the cancer itself. First thing is they have to, the Manipur government has to diagnose what are the causes of this flood. Why this flood is recurring, happening almost every year now, right? Last year it happened, now this year again happened almost the same time. Why this flood incident is happening more and more frequently? Yeah, the reason, I think, is of course we cannot stop natural disasters. We cannot avoid, but we can minimize, we can lessen the impact or destruction or damages it causes. So I think our government is not really treating the patient, the cancer patient. Cancer patients need chemotherapy and the radiation therapy. But instead of giving this medication, these treatments, our government is just giving Manipur the temporary medicines like aspirin and paracetamol and painkillers. But this can never cure the patient, right? Ojabo Boy is here. He knows better than me. So a patient, if we like to cure the patient, we need to diagnose, we need to find out the root causes, and then we have to give the right medication. But this is not doing in Manipur. So Manipur is so much focused on, right now, building the walls, river banks, filling up muds and dirt and stones and trying to stop the water flow, and then also trying to rescuing people, and also trying to provide affected people like relief camps and all. This is the money sanctioned 460 crores is a big money. This money is not sanctioned for using only during the flood for affected areas, for the affected people, and for building the walls. No, this money was given in advance so that these flooding incidents can be avoided by preparing well, by building infrastructure earlier when there was time, when there was money. So I don't know if I should give you some ways. I think I will take this chance to propose some ways what
Sure.
Manipur government can do. The first one is, we need to construct flood or water management uh, infrastructure when it is possible, when the money is sanctioned and given to build for that. And like flood management or water management infrastructure, like water barriers, barrages, and dams. These are some of the important infrastructures we need to let the water stop, or to let the water flow slowly, or to control the water flow during the flood. And during the drought, this infrastructure will stop the water, and the water can be used for farming or for using at home. This should be
Mhm.
done that way. But number two is, we need to dig out the riverbeds. The riverbeds are full of sediment and rocks and the stones and you know brought by brought by river heavy rainwater time to time. And these need to be dig out and clean up from the riverbed so that water can flow next time very freely. This should be done. And the third point is very important. This one is very important. This is what we do here in Taiwan. This is what we do here in Japan, in Korea, in Hong Kong, in Singapore, to build up the riverbank walls, the riverbanks or the walls or the fencing, to build it higher in both sides so that water doesn't flow out of the river during the flooding time. This is what we do here in Taiwan. So, and then these walls, these river banks, these walls are not only built for to protect the water from running out from the rivers, from the river, but also these high walls are used as roads in Taiwan, in Korea. So,
Okay.
yeah, two lane roads are made. These walls are made as a road. And one side is for going downstream, and the other side of the river is upstream. That means two ways. Both sides, one way down, one way up. This way, there's no traffic congestion. And
Mhm.
the other one is number 4 point. What the Manipur government can do is to construct well-planned drainage and sewage structures in the city, in the Imphal city and towns and nearby Imphal city. So because of this, we don't have all these things. It's so easy. If a little bit rain comes, then the Imphal city is flooded already. This is very shame on the government of Manipur. This shouldn't happen. If it rains for a few hours, then the whole city will be flooded. What kind of water management or system we have? So that means we don't have. So we need to build up these infrastructures, and we need to get ready in advance so that we don't face these flooding problems. And because of this, they only are busy running around now to rescue people and to take them to relief camps, and the promising some promising words on social media or on TV. They will provide this, or they will give this, they will help this. But these are not useful because the damage has been done already. We cannot recover. We cannot bring back whatever gone. Gone is gone. So in the future, not to avoid such things, I think the Manipur government should consider those few points I just proposed. And this is what we do here in Taiwan, in the far eastern country. So Taiwan is one of the countries where a lot of typhoons
You're
come
right.
every year.
You're right.
One big typhoon can bring how much water? In 3-4 hours, it can bring 1,000 to 3,000 centimeters of millimeters of water. Imagine how much this water is, and that will be just poured In Manipuri, we say, "Haithabaido." Nong taba na taba, haithaba. This water, this much big water will be poured into the city or town wherever the typhoon covers. But why there is no flood? Why there is no flooding in the city, in the towns in Taiwan? Because the drainage system, the river systems are clean and clear. The water will be, stagnant for few hours, and then immediately it will be washed away. It will be, it will go to the lakes or to the rivers or to the ocean. So this kind of system, even though we have a lot of typhoons and we have a lot of rain, more rain in Taiwan than Manipur, we also have rain in the winter. But why Taiwan doesn't face this flooding problem? So I will put this way, Mita.
Yes, indeed, Oja. I think we took such examples are necessary for the public, in fact, to draw some comparison and utilize it and to fit it into the context of Manipur.